Hey there guys, welcome back to another awesome video, and we have ourselves a movie review. And to kick off our annual Christmas month, Christmas special, December month, holiday month, we're gonna start with a request that my viewer Brandon Williams had suggested to me, out of the many he suggested to me, which, like I said, we won't cover all of them, but at least we'll get to some, maybe one or two, depending on how things go. But today is gonna be 8-Bit Christmas. So 8-Bit Christmas tells the tale and the story of a father who's telling his daughter about his Christmas and, things about the 80s. Things like going outside, hanging out with friends, and playing Nintendo 64, and how important and popular and crucial it was to have a Nintendo 64 back in the day. So this movie is directed by Michael Dowse. I'm not too familiar with him, but right off the bat, I do want to say that I wouldn't be surprised if this guy was inspired by a lot of other 80s movies, films like Princess Bride and A Christmas Story, this format of a father, Neil Patrick Harris, kind of being the storyteller and being the narrator, but also flashing back and telling, things that happened during Christmas time and, with his family. It's kind of good, but kind of not so great that he's kind of borrowing inspiration from other films because, yeah, he's clearly, obviously borrowing from, again, Princess Bride and A Christmas Story. And there's nothing wrong with that, but at the same time, it is kind of like, you do pick up on, it's very similar. It's very a similar story that we've seen a little bit before. This movie isn't bad. It's definitely cute. I will admit that 100%. And Neil Patrick Harris and the daughter do have a nice, bumping camaraderie between the two. The kid who plays young Neil Patrick Harris is pretty decent. There's nothing really, big, I would say. I don't know. It didn't blow my mind. I wasn't, really invested in him. I just think he just gave a really just decent and solid performance, and he's been in other things before. I just can't think of what, but you'd know his face. I feel like you guys would know his face right here. And then some of the other kids are pretty decent, I'd say. There's the bully, of course, the cliche, stereotypical bully named Josh, which I wanted to point him out because he kind of does have some solid one-liners and some solid moments, but he's not, it doesn't feel as cool as someone like Fargus. Something about, a bully like him versus this kid. You know what I mean? I don't know. Fargus has a more menacing name. Josh just feels like an average guy, an average Joe. I don't know why. That's kind of what crossed my mind during this movie. I mean, that's kind of pretty much the other thing, is that everyone's just kind of just decent, and there's nothing really worth, I guess, show stealing, if you will. Timothy Zahn's in this movie, and he's, again, a solid performer. I just think it's so funny that it feels like ever since Diary of a Wimpy Kid, he's just been typecast as the father. And I feel like, yeah, I mean, what else is he gonna fucking do in his life? But the dude was freaking in War for the Planet of the Apes, and I'm like, he's just reduced to, Hallmark Father of the Year. I will say there actually is a surprising solid performance from David Cross, so props to him. But everything else is just kind of fine. Everything's kind of okay. It is a cute movie. I will say this. The jokes and the humor isn't as great and isn't as funny. There were some chuckles, but I didn't find this really that hilarious and didn't find myself really laughing my ass off. I was just kind of it's kind of cute in the humor. The heart is kind of where it's at, because towards the end it has, again, Cross kind of being more hey, why are you so hooked up on the Nintendo 64? Just appreciate what you have, and kind of appreciating what you already have, the family that you have, the friends you have, and the memories you make along the way. And I was like, okay, that's kind of nice. And then the bonding at the end with the daughter and Neil Patrick Harris was kind of cute. I will say that. So I think it has more of the heart than the humor, but I mean, it's just not a bad movie. It's just kind of okay. That's all I can really say. I'm going to give 8-Bit Christmas, I'm going to give it a B minus, maybe a C, something around that range. It's really just not a bad movie. I'd say I'd check it out if you guys really want to. It's not a classic like Elf or a Charlie Brown Christmas or even something like Home Alone, but I think there is some homage to some of these types of 80s style movies in these types of Christmas films, so I will give it a little more than that. But 8-Bit Christmas, have you guys seen it? What did you think of it? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Let me know in the comment section down below. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please smash the like button. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe to awesome videos every day, if not every week. Make sure you ring that bell to new videos every day, every week. Share the video with family and friends, all that good stuff and more. Leave suggestions down in the comments. You name it, I'll look at it as best as possible. If you guys have specific reviews you want me to look at, let me know in the comments for Christmas specials, Christmas movies, whatever it may be. Maybe top 10 related Christmas topics, whatever it is. Whatever you guys have, let me know down below and we'll take a look at some of them because I will try and get some holiday reviews in this year and then everything else we'll try and squeeze into as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all next time.